Hi, welcome back to the Crafty Nook. Today I am going to work in my October daily. I'm going to try something different, a little bit fun. So I have a lot of different things to document, but I think I'm going to start with our trip to Universal Vibe. So we have this thing downtown called Universal Vibe, and it's like a health, wellness, and music festival that they did downtown. And so we went. We had a really good time. A few of our friends came with us, and we watched a magic show, ate at a food truck, and just hung out. We also took photos with this giant skeleton. Oh, that's not that. This is our skeleton and Nala. Anyhow, I think I might wait to document these on their own, and then I think I'm going to do these three. So that's where we're at. I'm going to use my, what is this called? Manual die cutting machine. My Spellbinders, I think is what it is, to cut out some letters. I'm going to try to write Universal Vibe, so I can put it across here, but I don't know if it's gonna fit, so we'll see. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna put you on fast forward and get to crafting. All right, welcome to the voiceover. So this day where we went to Universal Vibe was so much fun. We went last year, and it was even better this year than it was last year. It's lots of music, lots of like handmade things that you can buy, little booths set up, lots of entertainment, food trucks, everything. So it happens every year in October, and so I wanted to document it in my October daily. And I'm going to use my manual die cutting machine, which I don't use very often because I don't understand it. But what better way to figure it out than to actually get it out and use it? So I've got these letter dies. One is from American Crafts. I don't even know if there's like a collection or whatever. I got it at Tuesday morning. And the other one I got on clearance. It is a Tim Holtz Sizzix die. I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance. And so you're going to see me just try to get all these letters on here, and I made a mistake because I don't use this very often. Oh, there's my sleepy time tea that I'm drinking, getting ready for bed. This is late at night. That's when I do my best crafting. Anyhow, I made a mistake, and I didn't like washi tape any of this down. And so when I ran it through, the end slipped and didn't cut out. So I had to run it through again. But that's okay. I got everything cut out and ready to adhere, and now I've just got this pamphlet and map from Universal Vibe, and there is a QR code on the back of the pamphlet that you can scan to get the map. So I figured I'd leave the map and save that for my Project Life. I actually have 2 of these pamphlets, so I'll save those for my Project Life. So I know I want to use those to put a little bit of real life ephemera in. And so now I'm just going to get my little glue pen and glue down all of these letters, which was they were skinnier than I expected. And so I'm just putting Universal across the top and Vibe across the side. And then this is from that pamphlet. It's their little logo. So first I try to cut it down and get it on there, but it doesn't fit. My Vibe is too wide, and my photos are also too wide. I should probably have printed them a little smaller, but it's fine. So I'm just going to fussy cut out the logo and glue it down next to Vibe, and then figure out what to do with my photos. So the photos here, like I said in the beginning, one is from a magic show, which there's like so in downtown there, it's the railroad tracks run through, and I don't know that they use them much anymore, but there's a couple of train cars down there. One of them is a coffee shop called Alley Cats, and the other one is a daiquiri, a frozen daiquiri not Alley Cat, train car. And so we had gotten some daiquiris from the daiquiri train car and sat down at these chairs next to a little pizza food truck, and there was a trailer with a magic show going on. So we got to watch the guy do magic, which was pretty cool. But sitting on the side, we got to see some of how the tricks work. So I won't give away secrets, but it was pretty neat to watch. But that guy, I think he was called DJ Funk or something like that. Mr. Funk. I don't remember. Something Funk. But he had on platform silver glitter shoes and like psychedelic colored blazer, and then like these really fun colored flared bell bottoms. It was super cool. So I have 3 photos that I'm wanting to include, and so I'm gonna do a flip, and I'm making me a little hinge out of some vellum. Prefer to do that than to use washi or tape or anything. So I'm just matting these photos on black and then using that as part of my flip flap. And then the other photo that I have here, so one's a magic show, one's all 4 of us and my friend's baby. So I guess all 5 of us watching the magic show. And gosh, it was like October the 15th, and it was so hot. So hot. So we're sitting in the shade because of my pasty white skin. I got sunburnt from being down there. And so there's that. There's a photo of the magic show, and then there is a photo of the food truck with a wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man. And so now I've pulled out my new LA Studio stamp that came as part of their October release, and I'm just using this little notebook next to me to check my stamps. And of course I stamped out that one says tradition. You know, we go every year, and of course I stamped it crooked, but it's fine. And so this one is just moon phases, which I thought really went well with the vibe of the vibe. The whole vibe of Universal Vibe is just on point. Like, everybody's laid back, everyone's inclusive, you come how you are and do what you want, and it was just amazing. So I'm just doing a little bit of journaling about it. And I had just, if you saw my haul, my Etsy haul and my LA Studio unboxing, you'll see this little tray that's in front of me full of stuff. My desk is really a mess this time, which is not normal for me. Usually I clean it off, but I knew I wanted to use some of that stuff. So I pulled out some tiny word stickers out of my stash, and I'm just trying to put some of those on those photos. And then this little tray of stuff has some new things that I got in a haul from Etsy, and so I'm trying to use some of those. These black leather stars are gorgeous, and I wanted to use 2, and later you'll see that. So I put one on, and then it doesn't stick. I don't know. I'm using Eileen's tacky glue to get these stuck down, and I really probably should have used my 5-in-1, or gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It's the one that's made with acetone. I use it for junk journaling. I should have used it. And I'm trying to put this other one on the left here where the photo is a little too high on my photo, number 1. And number 2, I don't think that glue likes photo paper. And the star. So I'm trying to figure out how to get it to glue down. And I don't figure it out. I end up pulling it off. And here in a minute you'll see that. And then I kind of dig through the sequin mix and pull some stuff out. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out what else does this need. I think right here is where I'm like, the star's just not working. Maybe not. So I'm going through my stash trying to find the right enamel dot. I think I was looking for a black star. And I don't own a black star enamel dot, which I may have to fix. I have every other color and shape. So I'm just digging through trying to find it, and I don't find it. And that's when I was like, okay, maybe a gold star. And then I saw these stars and was like, ooh, maybe one of those. Let me flick through here. I've got some citrus twist stars and gold puffy stars. I can't figure it out. So here's that sequin mix. So I pull out some, pull that black puffy leather star off and just use the stars out of that sequin mix. And then there's another little round one. Oh, I found some more black enamel dots, but there's not a star. In the sequin mix is a black round one that's got a bunch of little white stars printed on it. And so I pull one of those out to add to it. And it's kind of thick, so I was just trying to make sure it was just one. This whole little corner cluster situation gave me a hard time. And so I carried that over to the other side, and the sequins really like my glue pen on paper. And the Aleene's Tacky Glue didn't mind the one with paper, but you see I added a little extra just to be sure. So, let's see what's next. I'm trying to figure out where that can live. I think I'm getting close to the end. You'll see me pick it up and look at it and decide, is there something else I want to do? Is everything in the right spot? I'm just kind of hem-hawing around, trying to decide if there's something else I need to do. And I think I finally re-glue that down and decide that it's good. And that is my spread this time. Thank you so much for hanging out in the Crafty Nook. I'll see you next time. Bye.